Watching movies on Apple Vision Pro is literally insane. That's why today I wanted to tell you how it's like watching a movie inside of this thing and why watching a movie inside of Apple Vision Pro is the best experience that you're ever gonna get watching a movie, period. Now look, I love movies, I love series, and I actually go to the cinema once or even twice a week, and I will continue doing that. So I actually traveled from New York to Barcelona and actually had like an 8-hour flight and watched tons of movies there. I actually made a separate dedicated video on how it's like flying with this thing. And in that video, I said that my experience was like no other. The way that you can actually immerse yourself in a theater, which we're going to talk about as well in just a second, is mind-blowing. Just the fact that I can be at the airplane and at the same time I can be at a cinema. I'm obviously doing a cinema because I'm not actually in the cinema, but reality is that it truly feels like you're in the cinema. Just the fact that I can open a movie and resize my screen and watch on a 120-inch massive display right in front of me, no matter where I am, in my studio, at home, at the airplane, at my train, wherever, I can watch an 120-inch display. If you're a massive movie fan, I believe that this just makes that extremely worth it. If you're not like a massive movie fan, I get it. But if you truly are, the experience is so good. And in terms of video quality, you're getting 23 million pixels when you're watching a movie. The video quality itself is so crisp and you can really feel like it's there. The colors are vivid, the blacks are truly blacks, the whites are extremely bright. There's so much contrast, vibration, and saturation in the images. The refresh rate of Vision Pro will change from 90 to 96 to 100 Hertz. So depending on what you're doing, it will adapt. The Apple ecosystem plays a massive role to the success of movies inside of this thing, because just the fact that you can grab a pair of AirPods or AirPods Max, but for me the most comfortable are AirPods Pro, you just put them on and they're automatically connected. Or you can even just look up, tap Control Center, tap on your AirPods, and they're connected by itself. You've got noise cancellation as well with your AirPods. So just the fact that you can put them on and be totally isolated on an airplane, for example, be totally isolated in terms of who's around you and what you hear, and all you see and look is like if you're just at the movies. Now, in terms of apps and services, the four most popular service today's are Apple TV Plus, HBO Max, Disney Plus, and Netflix. And Netflix is currently the only one that is not available on the Apple Vision Pro. Now, guess what? Yes, you can go into Safari and type in netflix.com, log in, and from there you can watch a movie in 120 inches. You can do that. Now, the problem with Netflix not having a proper Vision OS app is that you can't download offline movies. So when you're at the airplane, you won't be able to watch and binge watch your favorite Netflix shows or your favorite Netflix movies, which kind of sucks. Netflix, if you're watching, this is the future. If I were you, I'd probably get on the train as soon as possible. I'm a big Netflix fan as well, and I wish Netflix would be in this thing, but I guess we're gonna have to wait and see. The HBO Max is available and it's great, but the two protagonists of entertainment inside of Apple Vision Pro have to definitely be Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus. Let's start with Apple TV Plus because Disney Plus is probably my favorite one, and you're gonna have to wait just a bit for that. So Apple TV Plus has two very exciting things about it. One is that Apple launched Apple Immersive, which they're basically these short film / movie / experiences that are in 3D / VR, so that you can literally look around you and the experience is happening all around you. My favorite one has to be the Alicia Keys rehearsal room, which you're literally inside of Alicia Keys rehearsal room and you kind of feel like you're not supposed to be there. And Alicia is literally singing and her band is playing, but it's kind of like you're kind of not supposed to be there and you're admiring all of their talent there. And you literally feel like there because of the quality is so good and the tracking is so good that you just feel like you're there. The adventure short film is also great. The wildlife is also amazing. And also one that I love is the Prehistoric Planet Immersive. Now this feels that you're literally in the planet once again, surrounded by dinosaurs. And suddenly you get a little bit of jump scares because suddenly a dinosaur passes right by you. Award-winning director Jon Favreau literally directed this short film. Jon Favreau, which is the director of live-action Lion King, which I absolutely loved, brings this prehistoric planet to life with VR. And it's the same technology that they used with the Lion King with this prehistoric planet immersive. And it's so good. It is so good that you just have to try it. So apart from Apple Immersive, Apple TV Plus also offers you standard films that the magic of it is that one, you can obviously resize and you can evade yourself and you can put the movie in the middle of the desert. If you want, you can play the movie in the middle of the mountains, for example. Or you've also got cinema mode. And what cinema mode will do inside of the Apple TV app is that it will literally let you choose what seat you want inside of your own theater. Do you want front row seat, middle seat, or back seat? And then you can choose the height. Do you want to be up more above or more in the bottom? So it's just like in a movie theater. A lot of people have preferences. Some people like to be in the front, some people like to be in the back, some people like to be in the middle. I'm middle. What are you? Let me know. But just the fact that Apple lets us choose where we want to sit, I think is so genius. And Disney Plus, on the other hand, does a little bit differently, and me personally, since I'm such a geek and such a fan of Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, Disney Plus has to be my favorite experience, because what Disney Plus does is one, offer you 3D films so you can watch all of your favorite films: Avengers Endgame, Avatar: A Way of Water, Luca, Coco, Encanto, Frozen. All of those films are available in 3D. And I feel like this is what 3D should have always been. 3D that is immersive, 3D that makes you feel like you're inside of the movie. When the characters from Luca splash inside of the water and the water just splashes at you, it truly feels like it's actually splashing you. And just the fact that it's already included in your Disney Plus subscription is so awesome. But definitely my favorite part about watching movies on Apple Vision Pro is the immersion, the scenes that you can watch movies on using Disney Plus. So you've got 4 different places that you can watch a movie from inside of Disney Plus. One, Disney Plus Theater, which is probably the most realistic and the craziest one, the one that I show people and there's no way that this is real. So Disney Plus Theater will let you be sitting on a theater. So you can look up, look to the left, look down, look back, look to the right, and it will feel like you're inside of a movie theater. There's even the seats and you're literally sitting on a seat. There's literally a cup holder. If you look up, you're gonna see like the Disney Plus light. And what's crazy is once you play a movie, the lights of the movie will turn off, just like in real life. Except you don't have kids screaming, a guy eating popcorn extremely loud. You're just there by yourself. And once again, I hate to say this, but I like this experience rather than going to the movie theater. But I love going to the movie theater and I will always continue going to the movie theater. I just hate when there's a guy sitting in front of me eating popcorn extremely loud, but I'm still gonna go. I'm just saying, when I want to watch a movie that my girlfriend doesn't want to watch and we're not sharing a moment because she's watching her own show that I don't want to watch, I'm gonna wear this. And the experience, me being by myself, instead of just watching it on my iPad because my girlfriend's watching TV, or maybe it's the other way around, I can have a movie-like experience. And that's just crazy. The second background is watching it on Avengers Tower. So literally being in Tony Stark's tower, up in the top, having all of the New York views. You can see all of Manhattan, the Empire State Building. What's cool is that you can even see Iron Man's helmet and the Captain America shield. And once you play a movie, the lights of New York, of the buildings, will go up and everything will be dark and it will feel like you're actually there watching a movie up in the top at night with Tony Stark chilling right next to you. Then for those of you Pixar/Disney fans, for those of you who are fans of Monsters Inc., of Mike Wazowski, of Sullivan, and of Boom, you can watch a movie inside of the Monsters Inc. scare floor. I'm a massive Monsters Inc. fan. That thing is awesome and it feels like it's there, and I never thought I would be able to visit the Monsters Inc. scare floor, and I did now. And I'm watching a movie now every day with the scare floor, which is awesome. And then the fourth one, Tatooine. For those of you Star Wars fans like me, you can watch a movie inside of a sand speeder, but you can't actually drive. It makes you kind of want to do like this. Every time I show a friend, they're all doing like this, and it's like you can't actually drive in. Disney, maybe that's a thing for the future. You can see the sun setting in Tatooine. You can also turn on night mode, which is amazing. So from resizing movies and having massive displays all over you, from being in different backgrounds and being in literally Disney Plus Theater, to watching 3D films, this is why watching movies on Apple Vision Pro is literally insane. If you want to see the things that I don't like about Apple Vision Pro, you can tap this video right here, or you can see why you need an Apple Vision Pro. Here's all the reasons that you need one. Here's the reason that I like them. Or if you're new to the channel, you can definitely subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Oh, you're here. Okay, bye-bye.